going on? And welcome to my page. Today I have a little unboxing of a pretty major Grail book for me. It is one that I genuinely didn't know I would be getting anytime soon, but I was able to get it for a really great deal. And it is part of a run that I have been working on for a while. I'm sure some people can probably already guess what this may even be, but I'm going to open this up and then talk a little bit about why this particular title is pretty important, and then go over the book a little bit. So here goes. So I did get this far already because nobody needs to see me struggle with that on camera. Uh-oh. Looks like it might not be the best review for packaging for a slab. Hopefully she's doing okay. I really didn't think I would be able to hold this book potentially ever, but here is showcase number 9, the first sort of test of Lois Lane as a solo character going into her own series. Holy cow. So I was able to pick this up on a really good deal. It is qualified, but qualified is a great way to grab a few keys that might not be in your price range. This one has some slight color touch, but I do not mind. So again, really excited. I have been working on Superman's Girlfriend Lois Lane run, and I'm about halfway through. So to be able to hold the first tryout issue is, wow, wonderful. So what was Showcase? It was DC's anthology series that started in 1956 and was really their sort of testing ground for new characters, reimagined characters and stories that they wanted to kind of give like a pilot episode of a TV show. You try it out, maybe 1-2 issues, and then if the audience really enjoyed the character, was buying the comic, they could then spin off into their own solo series. Now, a few characters, had multiple issues. In the case of Lois, she had issues 9 and 10 before going into her solo series. But really, this title series had some significant moments in not just DC Comics history, but comics history in general. We see in Showcase issue 4 what many of us consider the start of Silver Age comics, with the Golden Age character Flash reimagined as Barry Allen and kicking off a very successful run there. Similar with Hal Jordan in issue 22, taking Green Lantern and eventually getting a spin-off series as well. With the first story in Showcase issue 9, we have the girl in Superman's past. Now this is just the kind of story that I love for Lois. It is bringing in the character of Lana Lang and showing the rivalry between these two characters as they vie for Superman's love, and it is freaking hilarious. So when we drop in, we see Lana Lang showing up in Metropolis and, getting close to Clark Kent and Lois. And pretty immediately, both women are trying to determine who Superman loves more and who he might see himself with. Throughout this issue, we see them concoct different plans to prove who he loves more. Starting out, we see Lana and Lois pull out these photos of Superman, and then for Lana's case, Superboy, with inscriptions to both with love from Superman, trying to show, oh, well, he was a past love, now he's my current, and trying to, one-up each other. Then we see Lana go on a date with Superman. During that date, Lois crashes and comes up with a plan to prove that Superman doesn't really want to be there with Lana and would much rather spend time with her. So she says she needs help getting to a meeting, to which Clark, as Superman, ties Lois to a kite and blows her away to her meeting while he continues his lunch date with Lana. Now, this doesn't necessarily prove that he, is more in love with Lois. So we see later on Lana interrupt a date the next day between Lois and Superman. Again, not really showing favoritism towards one of these two women. So as we get further into the story, we see just how crazy these two women are in their rivalry. Their next attempt is going to take place while Superman is knocking meteors out of the sky as we are in a meteor shower in Metropolis. He is entertaining folks, and during that, Lana and Lois are going to put themselves in peril in an attempt to see who would Superman save if he only has the opportunity to save one of them. Lana is falling out of the sky in a glider, and Lois is about to be steamrolled. Clark doesn't know is that Lois has a panel that allows her to control the plane and the steamroller, so they're not truly in danger. Now, Superman, he knows something's up with these two. He is onto them, so he decides to kind of play a game on both of them, pretending that he is at first not trying to save them. He then hits a meteor into the steamroller, preventing Lois from being squashed, and gives it a gust of wind to throw Lana's glider back into the sky and prevent her from crashing. And all of this really is a way for Clark to keep these two guessing on who he loves, whose attention he is going for. These stories within Showcase really show a lot of characteristics of Lois that will all come to love and will continue on when she does embark on her solo series. And I was extremely excited to be able to grab this piece for my PC. For me, it's just being able to capture a little piece of history, a really amazing character, and I have gone on and started some research for some more information on Lois that I'm hoping to share in the future. But please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment, whether it is a question, something that you want to learn about Lois' character to hope to hear in a follow-up, or anything else that you think would be of interest. I appreciate everybody watching this, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.